Cool, so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about skate supports, why I like doing them, the theory behind them, and how I think they can help you out the best. Cool, so I got this skate support in recently where the person put in a whole lot of work. They filmed themselves doing the trick a few different times, and then they took the video on their own computer and they did their own voiceover. And it was very interesting because as they watched themselves doing the trick in their different attempts, they tried to break down for themselves what they were doing right and what they were doing wrong. And I just wanted to point this out as an amazing example because it came to me that one of the big things behind the skate support that I like is that not only do I get to see where you guys are at on your skating and I get to give you pointers and help you out, but also you get to see it. And I think that that's a huge deal. I think that just going out and filming yourself skateboarding and playing it back in slow motion and looking at what your feet do and where you could move your feet and how you could better get on the board is amazing. So it's one thing for me to be able to look at it and to say, here, move like this or change like that, which is awesome. But I also want to point out it's also a great tool for you guys to use to just look at your own skating. So here, check out this video so you can see what I mean. And this is a great example of a skate support that encompasses all its parts.
Hi, my name's Alex O'Connor. I'm 14 years old. I'm from Oxford in England. I've been skateboarding for about maybe 3 or 4 years now, but I've only really been taking it seriously the past year and a half. And I think it was about time that I learned how to do my first grind, so I was hoping to get some help on my 50/50s today. So I've been pushing around for a while. I'm pretty comfortable. Here's an ollie. It's not the best ollie in the world, but it manages to get me up curbs and ledges, and I'm pretty comfortable with them. I can get them every time. No big deal. I've also got a shove it and a 180. They're tricks I've been doing for a while. I've almost got my kick flips and heel flips down. I'm pretty comfortable just doing flat ground stuff, so I figured I might as well move on to the grinds. So we found this box that's maybe about 6 inches high, and we decided that it would be pretty much perfect for me to learn how to 50/50 on. So I got my friend to pick up a camera, and we started filming a couple of attempts. So first, I just tried ollieing up onto the box. It's really easy. It wasn't hard at all, so I thought I was pretty much ready to move on to the actual grind. And the first few attempts aren't that great. They're just kind of not quite locking on, or just slipping out, or just not getting on the box, basically. But a lot of the time, the main problem that I see I'm having is that I'm falling forwards. I don't ever really fall to the side or back. I always fall forwards, or have like a toe drag and then lean too far forwards. I don't know why this is. I play it in slow motion, and when I get onto it, I was getting on better than I thought I was when I looked at it in slow motion. I don't think I'm leaning too far forward, but for some reason, my back foot usually just comes off and jumps forwards, which is a real issue, and I don't know how to fix it. The next attempt isn't quite as good, but I think on the next one, what actually happens is my trucks don't quite lock in properly. They're a bit messy, and it doesn't quite balance properly, so I might have been a bit off balance, and that's the reason I jumped off. I'm not sure. It might just be a commitment thing, or it might be that I'm not having enough speed, so I need to jump off before I just kind of come to a halt and fall forwards. But it's always my back foot just coming off forwards and I just jump off. I don't know why that's happening. So on this last angle, sometimes I see that it's just like a commitment thing. I'm just not jumping onto it. That kind of happens, but that doesn't happen very often. Usually I do manage to lock in relatively well, but for some reason, again, I just fall forwards. Like this one, I think the trucks are on just fine. I just cannot seem to stay on the board and ride it off to the end. I just have to jump off to the forward. I don't know why this is happening, but any help would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
Great, so wasn't that awesome? I just love how he went through it and he actually is learning himself just by looking at his own trick and what he's doing, and he even noticed that he was leaning too far forward in one direction and it's causing him to fall off, which is awesome. That realization alone could have just totally handled the 50/50s for him. Now I did make a skate support video out of this, but I just wanted to make a whole separate video just to give you guys an example of how you can learn the most from making your own skate support video. Cool, so again, you guys can send in any trick that you want. Please do not limit it to ollies and kickflips and frontside 180s. If that's what you're trying to learn, you can send me those tricks. Please send me any trick you want. Could be manuals, could be ledges, could be, well, ramps, anything you want help with, send me the video. I really like to mix it up, and I really love to see where you guys are at. The thing about Braille is that it's a big skateboarding community, and I just love to keep that community going and see where you guys are at and help you progress and grow the world of skateboarding everywhere. It's really about making all skaters progress in all parts of the world, and that's really what we're trying to do here. So thanks again for your guys' continued help and support. You guys are the best. Please click that subscribe button, click that like button, leave your comments below, and then share this video with your friends. Anybody who might want to fill in the skate support form and maybe get a skate support of their own. BrailleSkateboarding.com/skate support. Thanks again. You guys are the best.